Rachael Tissot, and you're watching Porch Talk. Today I'd like to welcome my guest, Stephanie McCall. She is a PR liaison for Auburn High School's program, Music Boosters. And I'm really excited about this topic because it's music. So we're going to get all into this program, what it's about, how you can get involved at home or wherever you're at watching this show. And so let's start. So welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm glad we got to meet and talk about this. So let's start out. For people watching, they don't know what Music Boosters is.
Sure.
Let's talk about that. What is Music Boosters?
All right. So the Music Boosters is made up of a whole bunch of parents that have gotten together to support, fundraise, encourage all of the music students that are in the music program here in Auburn.
Okay, and it's district-wide?
It is district-wide. Traditionally, the Auburn Music Boosters have been more for the Vanguard Marching Band.
Okay.
And we took a look at our bylaws. We thought, oh, we have bylaws. We should take a look at those. And we were looking through, and we realized that the program was actually set up to help all of the music students in the entire district.
Wow.
And that's already in the bylaws. So we were very excited because many of the Vanguard Marching Band parents are also parents of orchestra kids and musical kids and kids that are in the elementary school music classrooms. So it really just made a lot of sense. Yeah. So a lot of the parents that are Vanguard parents are like, oh, well, we'll just stay on and we'll make this a year-round sort of group instead of just 3 months.
Right. Now, so is Music Boosters like a supplemental program to the Auburn school districts or already musical programs in the school curriculum? Okay. How does that work with the music curriculum?
Okay, well, it's not. It's a booster program. So just like the athletic boosters, they're not like sponsored by the Auburn district, but they are. They're like okayed.
Okay.
And we've got Mr. Pirozzolo on board. He's aware of all of the new and exciting things that we're planning on doing for the Music Boosters and growing it. He gave us permission to talk to all of the music teachers in the district at their department meeting to let them know that they can come to the boosters if they need any sort of financial support, to get new instruments or books or rosin or, just fees for musical competitions or things that the kids need.
Like a supplemental.
Yes, absolutely. It's a supplemental.
Great. And so I know you guys do a lot of fundraising because like you said, it's not funded through the state. It is a non-for-profit.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of the events and things that you've already been involved in and that you try to do annually to raise funds for this really great music program for the school district. Talk about some of those events that you do.
Okay, so last year the conversation kind of started around March, April, when the high school band and chorus teachers were looking to pay their NISMA dues. NISMA is a New York State music competition, and NISMA majors is where the major groups, like a whole chorus or a whole band, can go and compete for a medal and an award. So they'd go and get a score and then get rated against other schools. So those have fees in order to go. And the Music Booster stepped up last year and actually paid the fees for the high school chorus and the high school band to go to NISMA majors. And then they helped the entire Vanguard marching band season from August to October. We're very involved getting the Harvest of Sound event that is at Holland Stadium every October to do fundraising and to hold the event, do concessions and tickets and posters and programs and things. And so then after that, we've been focusing on getting the word out and letting people know that, okay, this is the Music Boosters and we're past Vanguard season and we're still continuing to do work for the music students.
Wow, that's great. How can somebody get involved in attending those events? Or I actually want to talk about more like donating to your cause
Sure.
to help the music boosters out?
Yeah, there's we're letting all of the teachers know that they can come to us.
Okay.
If they have a need, or they have an instrument that breaks or something like that, some sort of need that's not necessarily in their budgets each year.
Okay.
So with those needs, we're making a list, and then we have to kind of choose from that, and we're putting systems in place to make it fair for all of the teachers. Right now, we're being utilized by the band, obviously, for marching band, the high school musical, which is doing Barnum this year. They were using our 501c3 status to get some donations for them, and the Harmony Tour, which I'm sure people have heard about. These students from Auburn High School, singers that are going to go to Europe this coming summer to tour and sing.
That's exciting.
So that's pretty exciting.
Go Auburn students. We're
Really
rooting
cool.
for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So as far as getting involved, the Music Boosters has now not only gotten a lot bigger with the groups that it's supporting, but also the involvement of community members, alumni students, and alumni parents.
Okay.
So if there has been an alumni parent or student that wants to come back to help the Music Boosters, put on concessions at concerts,
Like a volunteer
or,
thing.
sort of volunteer, come in and sell some water or some snacks. We do flowers at each of the concerts now for parents, and all that money will get put into the pot in order to help any of the music students in the district.
Wow, that's really fantastic. How long has this program been out there then?
Well, from the bylaws that were written, I believe around 1998, the bylaws were written, and it was just a group that really got started because the parents wanted to get involved in helping to support. There's a lot of little jobs. I mean, phone calls to make to connect with community and businesses, and then there's the shuffling of water and making sure there's ice in the for water bottles at the concerts, and just like lots of little tiny jobs. So it kind of takes an army to get through marching band season or musical season. And
I'm curious, have you seen personally, music itself, maybe not since the program has become so much bigger than it was, but in recent years, music in the schools becoming more and more important to students, or why do you think Music Boosters has been so successful? What's your take on that?
I think that with the Music Boosters, I have a very personal connection because my husband is Douglas McCall, the chorus teacher at the high school.
Right.
And I didn't want it to be a conflict of interest for me to get into a leadership position with the Music Boosters.
Okay.
So they asked me to be the PR person to kind of help and let people know what's going on.
Which
and
is a big
aware.
job in and of itself.
It is a very big job, especially
district wide, and that's got to be so crazy for you.
it is a really fantastic way to get everybody on board. I already knew personally a lot of the music teachers, and I know a lot of the students. Being a part of this group has allowed me to be around the students so that they know me. Oh, hi, Mrs. McCall, or they know me in the halls.
Do you think that this program has really almost kind of saved, in a way, the music programs that were already in the schools, because it's given the teachers that supplemental monetary support, and
I think that it's
whenever they need it?
Yeah, I think that it is. It's now poised at a position where it can only grow from here. Auburn is one of the best music education schools in the in the New York State. We have that status as feeding a lot of the district monies to the music program. So the teachers do get some support, and just having the parents do the little nitty-gritty things that make it that one step better, I think is is just fantastic, and I think we can only grow from here. But getting the buzz out to let everybody know that it's not just parents that can be involved. Community members, businesses can get involved with it, and we have that 501c3 status, so we've got that tax exemption, and it makes it a little bit easier, especially for small businesses.
Yeah. Now, who's behind Music Boosters on your board?
Oh, okay. Our president is Don Tavener. He's got a student, Emma Tavener, at the high school. And Darlene Podolak is our vice president. Our treasurer is Jen Sakali. And our secretary is Julie Babbitt. The four of them have made wonderful decisions to help move this group forward and to really encourage people to think outside the box, think a little bit bigger. It's great to put on, the concessions at the concerts, that sort of thing, these littler things. But I think with the Music Boosters, we could reach so much farther if we had bigger events. And that's what I think we're going to be focusing on in the coming years, in the next few years. With Harvest of Sound being a marching band thing, that'll be a big event for the band, and then doing something like Harmony Tour.
You have a prelude to summer,
and then the prelude to summer is the orchestra sort of event in May. So there's a lot going for those different
a lot of different things.
different
Something
things.
for
So
everybody. That's
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, to help all of the students and not just the band kids or just the chorus kids. So
and how can we find out about the events that you guys are putting on? I know that you can't put it up on the school district's website. Do you have a separate website for your information that we can check out?
Actually, with all of this information being brought out and talking to a lot of district personnel and teachers, the Music Boosters have been extremely supported by the district. Mr. Pirozzolo and has given us kind of free reign to kind of do what we can do for the students. And they have, actually, the district has a PR person themselves that does their Twitter feed and their their Facebook updates and things. And I've connected with her, and I can send her little nuggets of information so that she can get it out to the district.
Oh, okay.
We've also been able to get things
so
into
it will be on the school calendar.
Yeah, more things will be in the coming year will be on the school calendar. Also in those the newsletter. Information will be brought out just to kind of highlight the major events that are going.
Oh, the school newsletter.
Yes, it's coming out.
And what if you don't get the school newsletter?
Sure. We also have a website that is new, the AHSmusicboosters.org.
Oh, wonderful.
And I'm sure you'll put all that information up at the end.
And I think you have a Facebook page as well, right?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page. Currently, we're trying to
get... So like it.
Yes.
Find it and like it.
And love it.
Gotta get the word out.
And we also have a lot of parents in the district know about remind.com. It's a free site that if you get text messages from your phone, you can sign up on remind.com. And
I never even heard of this.
And a lot of teachers in the district use it for homework updates when tests are. And as a parent, you can go on there and get little update tests.
Okay, so if you're a big texter,
remind.com is awesome. And all you have to do for the Music Boosters, and I'm the one that plugs out all the Remind codes for that.
Okay.
The code is @ Auburn MU, and
Auburn MU.
Yeah, and we'll put that up.
MU.
Sure.
Why isn't it MB?
I don't.
Okay,
that's what they say. Yeah. And it'll give you text messages to let you know what's going on each week or each evening that there is an event.
Wow,
so it's not like every day, but there's a lot.
And I think you also take advantage of the local newspaper too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Blar at the Citizen has been fantastic to give us coverage.
Do you find Music Boosters being something that's going to happen hopefully in other school districts? Is that something as a PR rep that you're going to try to push with other school districts, or what do you think about that?
I think that,
Just kind of
yeah,
curious.
absolutely. I think that it is very important. There is so much given to the core curricular subjects in school, and we're pushing reading and math and science. But I think that supplementing that and encouraging the arts with the students
The arts
is
are so
really important. It gives them a lot of motivation. I've seen a lot of students that have really found themselves in being able to express themselves, be more confident. So I think that with a successful growth with the Music Boosters here in Auburn, we could see other districts.
And like you said, because it's not just for
County.
singers, it's for musicians.
Absolutely.
Or other people who want to get involved in other aspects of putting on the music concert.
Absolutely.
You know, the lighting or all the other little things that are involved in putting a show on.
Together. Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
There's a lot that are trainable sort of things, or making phone calls or connections with businesses, or just really little tiny things that literally anybody, we can find a job for everybody.
That's great. Is there anything else that you want to mention before we wrap it up?
Oh, sure. Take a look. There's a couple of different things that are going on this spring. Be aware that there's lots of free concerts at the high school. Take advantage of that.
And we can find that information again.
Yes,
on the school
calendar,
on the Facebook page, on your website.
Yep.
And that remind.com.
And the remind.com, absolutely. There's definitely, or you can just give a call to the high school. I'm sure they'd be able to get you in touch with all the
free
information.
stuff.
Yes,
so
free concert.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Wow,
absolutely. And there's some fantastic music students at the school that are just really outstanding.
Wow, I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. All right, well, good luck with all of your endeavors. It
Great.
sounds like you guys have got a really good program started. I'm so happy that we got to talk about it with you, Stephanie. So thank you for being on Porch Talk, and good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stephanie and I want to give a big shout out to you, Auburn citizens, for your recent approval last year of the turf at Holland Stadium.
Yes, it's going to be great. It's not just a upgrade for the football program, but also for the marching band to be able to have a bigger sort of venue, wonderful brand new turf for the kids to march on for the fall. So we're really excited about the opportunity.
Great job, Auburn citizens.